Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to talk about some disturbing comments by the Atlanta Dream co-owner, Renee Montgomery, about Caitlin Clark fans. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next video. We're going for 5,000 subscribers, and we're getting close, and we need your help. So, Rob, apparently Renee Montgomery was a player in the league, a one-time All-Star, and now she's co-owner of the Atlanta Dream. I don't know what percentage she owns. So in terms of her background, she's went to the University of Connecticut. She's also a Black lesbian, and I hesitate saying that, but given the comments that she made, I had no choice but to do that, given her bias in terms of what she said. So I don't think it should make any difference. I don't see skin color, but obviously she does, and I'll explain why. First thing she said was, she basically was talking about Caitlin Clark fans. Now, I am not on Twitter. I got an account. I don't use it. I'm on there. I just go there to when people make comments and they seem important to what it is. And I basically end up on other people's accounts and just looking at what it said. I haven't posted anything in a while. And so I don't know who's worse, Caitlin Clark fans or Angel Reese fans, but I know they're both really bad. And they're not just the fans, they're just trolls. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing is these aren't Caitlin Clark fans. These are just a small percentage of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese fans who are basically trolls. So to think this is indicative of Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese fans is silly. Some of them are racist. Some of them make bad comments. But she makes it sound like this is the Caitlin Clark fans. But they're really not.
Yeah, she's trying to
probably not even big basketball fans, Rob.
I'm sorry. She's trying to tie all of that, this label all of them is in one group, which is not true.
Right. Now, she mentioned AI of Angel Reese that supposedly was done by a Caitlin Clark fan. I don't know if it was done by a Caitlin Clark fan. It could have been anybody. Celebrities get done this to them all the time. Movie stars and stuff like that. TV actresses all the time. And they're not necessarily fans of one person or another. Supposedly there was something about Caitlin Clark also having to do with being in the shower or an AI for her. That doesn't seem to bother Renee Montgomery. It doesn't seem to bother Renee Montgomery how Caitlin Clark has been treated by the league, or the fact that one of the fans of Angel Reese said she hates her because she's white and she wants to stab her like Monica Seles got stabbed. That doesn't seem to bother Renee Montgomery. So just so you want to point this out, is I have no idea which one's worse. They're both bad. They're both trolls. And they're both immature. And there's no place for the racism and sexism and violence threats and all that stuff. So that's make that clear. But to think this is just Caitlin Clark fans is completely 100% wrong. And Caitlin Clark has been a much more likable, responsible person than Angel Reese has. So Angel Reese has brought some of this upon herself in terms of how she's behaved throughout her interactions with Caitlin Clark. Let's just put it out there. So this is what she said.
And she likes to. I'm sorry, Mark. And Angel Reese just likes to be out there on the social media. Unlike Clark, who's not really into the social media, Reese is out there in the social media, which is, I mean, growing up, people were bullied. I was bullied, but I mean, this is like anyone can just jump on and then you can just start gaslighting and hurt a person on social media is a good thing, but it's also a horrible thing for people, So yeah, Angel Reese is even relished in being the villain.
Right. And I want to emphasize again that she made no mention of Angel Reese fans. This is a one-sided attack on Caitlin Clark fans for no reason other than the fact that I can see that she's black and Caitlin Clark is white. Because I see no difference in terms of why she should have attacked the Angel Reese fans also. And the fact that she doesn't like Caitlin Clark for some reason. She didn't go to Connecticut. I don't know. I don't know all the reasons why. But she said, this is our league. This is our league. Our league. Rob, that's a really poor way to word it. A league isn't one person. A league is everybody. A league is a commissioner. It's the owners, it's the coaches, it's the players, and it's the fans. Because without the fans, they would make zero money and the league wouldn't exist. So to say it's your league is wrong. And there's a sense of self-entitlement that they have, that they can just have a league and have no fans. They can't. It's not your league. It's everyone's league. As soon as you have something you want to try to make money, guess what? The fans are involved now.
Right. The fans make you. Who do you think makes your league? The fans. So, and what does she mean by it's our league? What do you mean by that? What's her?
I'd like to ask her.
I mean, we know what she means, but her coming out and saying this is our league. What do you mean by that? Your league? Who are you?
Black lesbians that went to University of Connecticut? I don't know.
Right.
That's why I pointed out what she is, Rob. In terms of her background and stuff like that. Caitlin Clark didn't go to University of Connecticut. She's not black and she's not a lesbian. So if she didn't use that word, I wouldn't. And what I'm about to say right now, I wouldn't even point out. I would say she's green. She's a Martian. Right. That's what I would say because that's all that should matter. But it doesn't matter to her, obviously. That's why Angel Reese's fans weren't mentioned. But we'll go on. She said, "This ain't a representation of us. Y'all not like us. They not like us. Who's they? They.
Who's they? They. Who's us?
Caitlin Clark fans are not like us. Okay. Again, these are trolls. She's worried about trolls, Rob, but she's attacking the Caitlin Clark fans. And she's not worried about Angel Reese's trolls again. And not a representative. Of course, it's not a representative. No one said that the league is like a bunch of trolls that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark fans fighting back and forth. No one said the league's like that. They have way other problems we can criticize. We don't need to criticize you for that.
Right, exactly. They have too many other problems, basic problems that they have to deal with. But I mean, so I guess, Mark, she's lumping all of us. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. You're a Caitlin Clark fan. So I guess she's lumping us all into this group. And we're not like her or them or us. As she says, like us, who, again, who's us?
I don't know, Rob. She should not be an owner of a team.
No.
Okay, this perspective is wrong. It shows bias, and she should not be an owner of a team. I don't know if they can find a way to get rid of her. I don't know. I guess you got to talk to the lawyers about that, Rob, and see what you can find out. But this is a really, really bad take.
It's
like 3 minutes and 26 seconds long or whatever, and she just goes on, and it's disturbing to me that she has such a biased take and doesn't even realize that she does.
Yeah, she goes on, and it's just like, okay. I mean, I don't know what she's trying to prove or say, but I mean, she could be angry, which is true. I mean, like we said, we're all of us would be angry about both sides of any type of, social media or anything degrading a person. It doesn't matter if it's a basketball player going after. I mean, these young kids nowadays, unfortunately, they're bullied and they end up committing suicide because of this.
Right.
A bunch of them picked on.
When a player makes a mistake, especially at the end of the game, Shaquan Barkley the other night dropped a ball and basically cost him the game. And it was right in his hands. And he apologized. He said, "I need to catch that." But the fans said, "Go back to New York." They were ruthless on him. Seriously, that comes with the territory for being an athlete. The fans there's going to be trolls out there saying stupid things. He dropped the ball. Okay, he should have caught it. Whatever.
Yeah. So why didn't the coach just run it? More time off the clock.
Yeah. Right. That was a safer play. But either way, it doesn't matter. That's just an example. There's all sorts of examples where a player doesn't do well and they make attacks at him and they're trolls. Because I've never once made a comment on the internet putting down a player for making a mistake in a game. Why? Because I'm just a regular fan. I'm not a troll.
Right.
I don't think anybody else listening to this has done it either.
It's like these people have no time. What? This is your time to go off and just trolling someone. And I mean, that's. I feel like I said, these are very sad people who want to do this type of action.
And what's bad about this is the self-entitlement that she has involved in the league. This league has been around now for 28 years. They say they only lost $10 million a year, but I don't believe them because this year, even with the additional revenue of over $100 million generated by Caitlin Clark, they're still going to lose $50 million, and the charter flights were only $25 million. So the numbers don't add up. So I believe they've lost more than $10 million this year, Rob. And they wouldn't have this attitude if they actually had to have a business that made money. Like, for instance, if the NBA said to them, "Okay, we're going to support you for a while. You get 5 more years to start making some money, or we're not going to support you anymore." Mm-hmm. And guess what, Rob? If they did it, attitudes like this wouldn't exist anymore because they they're a welfare league is what people call them. And they have self-entitlement because they know they can do and say whatever they want, and the NBA will always support them. If the NBA stops supporting them, the players and the coaches and everybody else and the owners would have a much better attitude towards the public and the fans. And of course, Caitlin Clark, who didn't, obviously she could make them a lot of money and they received her poorly. They wouldn't have this attitude if they didn't have a league that supported them.
Exactly, Mark. And the main thing is, like in most sports, the fans make them. The fans are with the money. So the fans are the reason why they're existing. So, like I keep on emphasizing, this year should have been the year where they should really start, because with Caitlin Clark drawing more interest, drawing more fans into the WNBA, who, even though they thought that they were moving, no, they weren't. So they must. We've already discussed this, and other people have discussed this. They blew it already. So now it's too late. But they need to get together. I don't know, after this year, come together with each other and say, gee, we have this person here, and forget about what all these players and what everybody else is saying. Let's start promoting this person who is bringing in fans and money towards us to make our league better. And her play, and in her play, she's making the league better. So she's doing it all around.
Well, it shows a total lack of understanding of what's going on here, Rob. She could have said, these extreme Caitlin Clark fans, extreme Angel Reese fans, I know they're not a representation of most of Caitlin Clark fans. She didn't clarify any of that. She didn't attack Angel Reese fans, or the trolls, what I call trolls. I don't think that's the most of Angel Reese fans either. And she didn't clarify any of that. She didn't distinguish between the trolls and the fans, or between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark fans. And so it looks just really bad. She's attacking Caitlin Clark fans, who, if it wasn't for the Caitlin Clark fans, this league wouldn't be making any money this year. And of course, as far as we know, they're not actually going to make money, but they would lose even more this year if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark fans. And in the future, the only chance they have of making a profit is if Caitlin Clark fans stick around. Mm-hmm. So to attack them is just dumb business sense.
Well, also, Mark, what an opportunity for her to say, okay, we have these fans on this one side saying this and then there's fans on this side. Why can't we just, almost like, just put this together, get rid of those fans. They aren't really true fans. And let's just come together and promote our league to the way, that we want it, But instead, they always want to take this one-sided left or right, one-sided thing, or one-sided against Caitlin Clark. Instead of trying to bring, this hate thing really is, this country is really annoying the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's trying to turn off fans. What good does that do?
Well, she didn't call them fans. What did she call them?
Stands. And she gave them, that's an insulting name. Well, Rob, if she had called out the Angel Reese stands, I'd feel more comfortable about this, but she didn't. And if she had just distinguished between the stands or the trolls, is that what I would call them, as opposed to the vast, vast majority of Caitlin Clark fans and Angel Reese fans, it'd be a lot better. Instead, she basically attacked Caitlin Clark fans. And I wonder why. I wonder why.
And again, Mark, where's the commissioner on this? This is nothing's going to happen to her.
There's a living, breathing commissioner in the WNBA, right?
Right. Nothing, and then other owners should be. If you're an owner of a team, you should be like, oh no, we don't. No.
Oh, Rob, if I was an owner, I would do everything I can to try to get this owner out.
Oh yeah.
She just hurt the popularity of the league. She just did. There's no way Caitlin Clark fans aren't going to be insulted by this.
Right. Like I said, well, yeah. Like I said, your reflection, what you're doing and saying is reflection on the league. And even the owner, even if you're an owner and you didn't say this, her saying this is a reflection. Like, I don't hear any owners disagreeing with this. So I guess maybe all the owners are thinking the same thing.
I will be interested to see how much flack she gets for this. I will be interested to see, because I think this is awful. It makes the league look really bad. It makes her look really bad. It makes her look biased. And I like I said, I don't know why she's so biased against Caitlin Clark. All I can do is point out what her makeup is and what Caitlin Clark's makeup is and just wonder why. I don't care about Caitlin Clark's race or anybody else's or their sexuality. I just think that the league does. And that's disturbing to me, because if they'd stop thinking about that, the league would be more popular. And that's just my impression. So let us know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do. Going for 5,000 subscribers, and we need your help. If you like this video, hit the like button. And really, I really want to know what you think. I think this is a very interesting topic, a very disturbing topic, too, at the same time.
And if you like this,
go ahead, Rob, please.
And if you like that it's Mark's birthday today, subscribe. Give me a birthday wish.
It is my birthday. So 25 today. So we're going to go live tomorrow night. And that's the last regular season game of the year. It's on the 19th. And it's against the Washington Mystics, who still are trying to make the playoffs, against the Indiana Fever. And it's at 7:30 on Prime Video. The playoffs start on the 22nd. So join us for those. Our live show is every Monday, except for major holidays, 6 to 8 Eastern time. Anyone donate to this channel, you can with super chats and super thanks down below. And there's a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out. Happy birthday, Mark.